This is the video lesson for 2.03 Point of View. The objectives for this lesson are demonstrate understanding of elements of the novel, which we have talked about before. Even in the last lesson you went over those. Evaluate a character's actions and examine the role of character relationships. So, you're going to start by watching this little video here. It's not very long. Make sure you watch it to the end, and then you'll go to the next page. This page starts out with a quote from Helen Keller, and if you may remember, she was a woman who was deaf and blind. And when she was, I think, like 12 years old, she finally learned like a sign language by touch. And then, you know, her whole world changed because now she had language, whereas before that she did not. And she made a huge impact on the world as far as even women's rights, the rights of people who are disabled, and she was a wonderful, amazing person. It says, "With every friend I love who has been taken into the brown bosom of the earth, a part of me has been buried there." In other words, someone who has been dead and buried. "But their contribution to my being of happiness, strength, and understanding remains to sustain me in an altered world." That's beautiful. Okay, so you need to go through this. It talks about, this is about relationships, and so read through this, and then once you've gone through this, then you, this is very interesting, by the way, about how the support of friends and people who love you, or, you know, is very helpful and can get you through life. And then after you've read through that, you'll go to the next page. Page 3, you need to read through this. Once again, we see this chart here about the elements of plot, and if you hover over it, it has the definition again. We've seen this before. For this one, though, you're going to need to read through this and then also play the video. It's going to talk about some stuff that is new vocabulary added to this plot thing. It has denouement down here, so hit play and just watch this. It's super short. And then go on after you've read the whole page and watch that to the next, then go ahead and go to page 4. Okay, I don't know if your page looks like mine, but there's this gigantic play button here for this little thing. So it says, watch and listen to the video to hear how authors use point of view to create meaning within a story and to engage their readers. So this is really interesting, so you'll just hit the gigantic play button, and then this video opens, and the authors talk about that. It's very interesting, and it's not very long. It's under 4 minutes, so go ahead and watch that. And then here it has the different kinds of point of view, which you have probably heard of before, but it's good to just refresh on that. So first person, you click on that, then you'll go to objective, omniscient, and limited omniscient. And so click on each tab and read about them and hover over the blue words so that you can get a definition of them. And once you're done with that, then you'll go to page 5. Page 5 looks familiar. It tells you again which chapter you should have read through in your novel. So for Ender's Game, it's chapter 9. For Their Eyes Are Watching God, it's chapter 12. And then for Hiroshima of Mice and Men and Enrique's Journey, it's chapter 3. And once again, here are the graphic organizers. Remember, you're filling them out for each section that you read. So you'll do that again, and then you'll have to copy and paste it into a document. And for this one, module 2.03, you submit all of that, and there is a quiz as well. So go ahead and do all of that. Make sure you've read everything and watched all the videos so that you do well on the quiz. And come and see me if you need any help. Thanks.